wonderful, and I enjoyed it tremendously. Can you tell us a little bit about how you decided to do this program?
Okay. How did we decide? I guess I sort of picked this program. We had done another virtual concert in April, and Juan said, "Oh, do you want to do the same thing again?" And I said, "No, I really don't. I want to do something new. I have a couple things in mind." And I had played the 7-movement piece that we played together, the Bernard Andres piece. I had played that actually with a bassoonist before, a long time ago. And you can play that piece with bassoon and harp, French horn and harp, or cello and harp. So I thought this would be fun to play with cello, and then I've done 2 out of 3 ways that you can do it. And, of course, perfect to play it with one. So that I picked that piece, and then my brother's piece we did want to repeat, just because it's nice to do that, and he enjoys listening to it, and we enjoy, performing that.
Tell me how that came about, your brother's piece.
Oh yeah,
Really
his piece came about because he had been visiting us, and right when coronavirus really started picking up and there was lockdown, he was still here. It was the middle of his trip, so he ended up staying with us for quite a while, and we had a lot of time together, so we decided let's collaborate.
How lucky is that?
Yeah, super lucky. Yep, he has just finished a master's program at Yale School of Music, so he did the rest of his online classes when he was with us, and we just collaborated, and we had the best time with it. So
it was a very interesting piece of music. Absolutely.
Yeah. He's very into so the first movement of that piece is interesting because he likes to take music and put it sort of into an application. Like he'll take a video
like
of music, and put the video into an application in a software program, and that creates a notation. And this is sort of like the germ of his composition. So he takes that, and then it gets altered and it spins out in different directions.
Expanding. It seemed like it just kept on expanding. Flowing over. At least that's what I heard.
Yeah, he's definitely very creative and very fun to work with. And we work together a lot in the cello part, because the first draft that he gave us was almost impossible for the cello. So we had to sit down, and then it ended up becoming something that is still difficult, but it was like a compromise in between working with him. So that was a really fun experience too.
How long did it take him to compose this?
Maybe like 3 weeks.
Yeah, several weeks.
3 weeks.
3 or 4 weeks.
3 or 4 weeks.
And then it'll take a lifetime to really bring it to fruition. To really work with it until you. And I noticed that you have a new cello.
I do.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, this is my new cello, and I got it from a luthier in Tucson, which is also a really good friend. He plays also in the symphony. His name is Soran Stilin, and I bought this instrument from him, and I'm just very happy. I feel very fortunate to have found such a good luthier in Tucson. And I'm excited for the instrument. The instrument keeps growing. The instrument keeps improving. And just very fortunate. This the best thing that happened to me this year. It was being able to get this instrument. So
it's improving because you're giving it so much love.
I am.
Nurturing it. It sounds.
It is a very interesting process of a new instrument, opening up the sound and trying to get it to work. Because my previous cello was 120 years old, and so it was in a way kind of less moody. It was already there. This one just keeps changing, but it has so much potential, and it's
absolutely it's yours, and it's new, and you can adapt it. The older ones are sort of, I think they're wonderful, but they get stayed in their ways, like That's the way I am.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting because, having an old cello, there's so many hit stories with it. You don't know where it's been. It's been around for so long. And when he got this cello, I said, this is kind of interesting one, but you're the first one to own this cello, and it's gonna outlive both of us for a very long time. And it's pretty interesting that you're the original owner of this instrument. I think that's pretty cool.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Do you give it a name?
I did give it a name. The name is Aurora. And it's Aurora. The reason why it's called Aurora is because, the cello is based on a Montaniana model.
So we were talking about your cello.
So basically, the reason behind the name of the cello, which is Aurora, is because the cello is based on a model by Montaniana, and the model is called Sleeping Beauty. So Soran, every time I will bring the instrument back to Soran, he will say, "Are you bringing Sleeping Beauty?" So I was just gonna name it. I just kept naming it Sleeping Beauty, and then Carla was like, the name of the Sleeping Beauty was Aurora. So now
I didn't know that.
becomes the name. I didn't know that either, but now that's the name.
That's the name of the Sleeping Beauty. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Now
Yeah.
you have a cello.
I think it's the name of her. I believe that is her name in the Disney film, at least.
Oh, it is Disney film.
Yeah, her real German name is not so translatable
No.
to a real name, so I thought that was a nice name for a cello, Aurora.
Wonderful. Well, we've enjoyed having you. I think it was wonderful. The program was delightful, and I hope to see you again soon.
Thank you
Very
so
soon,
much.
and I hope you stay safe. And soon, everyone will. What a celebration that will be, right?
Yes.
When we can finally
yes.
get together and take the masks off.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
thank you again. both
You're
of you.
welcome. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. Thank you, Christina, and Evan too. We really enjoy performing here. I love coming down here and performing. I think this is a great space. It's a great audience, and I do look forward to the time where we can see each other again.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank
We'll
you.
Look forward to that.